Good Wednesday morning, South Carolina Weather Watchers. I am the host for South Carolina Weather, Justin Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for today. Starting off down where we are, we have some scattered showers and downpours mainly up near the Midlands and the upstate. Georgia, right now, as well, has some scattered showers as well. We have a huge bulge or line of severe storms and then rain going from Columbus, Ohio, Louisville, Kentucky, Nashville, Tennessee, all the way down to the severe weather down near New Orleans and pretty much eastern Louisiana, as they have a slight risk of severe weather. We will talk about that later. Going over to the north of that, though, we have some ice around Chicago in Michigan, as well as over here as Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts, and as well as some rain up here and some snow as well. Over here to our west, we are having a huge just swath of precipitation going eastward into the rock, into like California, Oregon, Washington, places like that. We're even getting some snow in the higher elevations and possibly some ice as well. Now, going on and talking about the cloud cover, we're starting to see some more cloud cover is over South Carolina. Probably not as much as yesterday, but we are definitely still seeing a lot of cloud cover out there. We may have some clearing spots as well, just like northeast of Augusta and just west of Myrtle Beach. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. If you see what I'm talking about, at least. Now going on to our current temperatures: 55 in Columbia, 65 in Charleston, 61 in Myrtle Beach, 58 in Florence, 56 in Augusta. Going to our south: 66 in Gainesville, 65 in Jacksonville, 62 in Tallahassee. Going to our west: 57 Birmingham, 61 Montgomery, 67 in Baton Rouge, 67 in New Orleans, and to north: 51 in Chattanooga, 48 in Charlotte, 55 in Fayetteville, 51 in Raleigh, and 48 in Greensboro. Now going to our maximum temperatures: 69 inside of Columbia, 62 inside of Myrtle Beach, and 68, 66 around Charleston, 52 up in the upstate, 69 down near North Augusta, and our highest temperatures are 72 near Sumter in Florence. Now going on and talking about the max wind gusts, around 10 to 15 miles an hour. And that's pretty much all the wind's going to be doing. Here's our max precipitation for the next 24 hours. So this ends 7 a.m. January the 25th. We can see potentially 2/10 of an inch of rain at Charleston. Barely any rain at all if it does rain in Myrtle Beach. We can potentially see maybe even up to an inch of rain up in the mountains up there in South Carolina. 5/10 of an inch near the Greenville, Spartanburg. 3/10 of an inch near North Augusta, and then a tenth of an inch going from Columbia all the way up into like Charlotte. And here's the precipitation kind of showing us that as we push this forward, you can see that precipitation already here. And then we push this forward some more, you can see that precipitation really does get into the mountains up in the upstate, and that's where all that precipitation is coming from. And then here comes that low pressure center right there. The low pressure is what's making the severe weather down there in Louisiana. Pushes forward some more, and then it just some storm will probably enter the region around like tomorrow, around like the evening times, and then that's pretty much all it is. When you see the total precipitation, you can see they're saying around the same thing that the NFDF thing was saying. It was pretty much a bunch of rain for the mountains, and a little bit less inside the upstate. And the more you get closer to the coast, the more it's like, well, I don't know if you're going to see any rain or not. So that's pretty much that. And then going on to the Storm Prediction Center, there is a slight risk of severe weather for today. As you can see, that will include a 5% chance of tornadoes, a 15% chance of damaging winds, and pretty much no chance of hail for that slight risk. And then for the marginal risk, we have a 2% chance of seeing a tornado. We have a 5% chance of seeing damaging winds, and then a 5% chance of seeing hail. Here's our day 2. And it pretty much shows a 2% chance down there in the green, 5% down there in the brown, less than a 5%. And then we go to the day 3. We are not inside of the day 3, so I can probably say that we probably will not see any severe weather, really. We may see some thunderstorms, as you can see us being engulfed inside the light green, but I guess they think that it probably will not be severe at all. Now, can we have a severe thunderstorm warning? It's possible. Always possible to have a severe thunderstorm warning. But definitely for sure something that we have to watch for. And this is another reason. Look at we have a day 4 slight risk for severe weather. These are rare. And this includes places like Birmingham, Atlanta, Columbus, and Dawson inside of Alabama and Georgia. This is for Saturday. Now, this could 100% push eastward as we go further into the next couple of days, like Sunday. We could see this Monday, but Sunday would probably be the best bet. But again, still way too far out. This is why they only have the 15% chance right now. Now, here's the excessive rainfall outlook. Even though we might not get any severe weather, we still will get excessive rainfall. As you can see, we have a moderate risk of excessive rainfall for Louisiana and Mississippi. Slight risk goes all the way from Texas all the way up to southern Tennessee, then back down through Alabama, and then we have a marginal risk going from Texas all the way up through to Kentucky, through North Carolina, through the upstate of South Carolina, and then down through the panhandle of Florida. Here's our day 2. We have a slight risk for this entire yellow region right here, meaning you have a 15% chance and the 5% chance for the green. And then when we push this forward a bit more, again, another 5% for this area, and then a 15% chance for the yellow. So that's going to about wrap it up. Nothing really else to talk about with the winter storm impacts. That's going to about wrap it up for today. Thank y'all so much for watching the entire video, and I will see y'all tonight with another weather forecast.